I'm not going to review this chapter of Bleach. Today I'm just going to do a discussion on this because I don't want to talk about how slow paced this Bleach chapter was. I'm glad that Kubo is back from the whole week hiatus, but I didn't really find this chapter I didn't really find it alright. It was I thought this chapter that came out today was going to be setting up some fights and like what's going to happen, like is Ichigo going to go up against Uryu or something. So today I'm going to do a discussion on, I already did a return of Grimmjow. Now it's talking about the return of Aizen. So this trial was so hilarious how Aizen, he doesn't really care for like his sentence. He knows that he could probably just get out or something, or he's just pretty confident about this. He's not showing any mercy. That's what shows how badass Aizen is. Now, talking about the return of Aizen, of when he's gonna come back to the plot. Well, if you recall from like around chapter 607 or 8 or somewhere around there, when I talked about like the return of Aizen on my last review, I think Sun Sui told Utate that he said he was going just to room 46. Now, where he is, he could be like his prison. I believe it was like Central 46, where they put the prisoners. Now, that could be a code name for that. That's hinting that Aizen is coming back, kind of. That he's, or like I said in my review, I said like, Sun Sui might say like, if you come with us, then maybe you have to go back to your prison because we need your help in this war, because it's kind of referencing to the Thor 2 movie, like, if you like betray me, I will kill you. Mostly it's about like what Aizen would do in this war, seeing that there's like a little amount of like villains left, and the big guy, Ashwolf, aka Juha Bach. So what do I expect for Aizen to go up against? Well, what I expect like Aizen to come back and maybe go up against Sterner B. Like I theorize that what he stands for is like balance or something, or the beholder. If it's one of those two, I'm gonna say call it. I'm gonna say I called it. It's because I can't think of any other B word that he could be. Now I could think of one thing, but it's not appropriate for this review. It referenced him being a female dog to Juha. But so him against Sterner B, or maybe he can go up against the big guy Juha Bach and help out Ichigo. Aizen might die. He might die against Juha because, well, let's admit, Juha, he's showing like a lot of strength, and I would like to make like seeing like who will win in a fight between either base Juha versus the Aizen during the whole Karakura Town arc, or whatever you can call it, fake Karakura Town arc, or whatever, Rancor arc, which note to self, the Rancor arc is like my favorite arc. It's not the Soul Society. It's like third or fourth. It's like either second or third, depending on this arc, because this arc's probably my second best. You know why? Because the Rancor arc is my favorite, just because the Rancors, Grimmjow, Bargain, Harley Bell, and this Hollow Ichigo, all that goodness. I wish Hollow Ichigo would come back, but that's about it on like what will Aizen do. He would just basically just help him out. I don't really expect Aizen to like, even though how evil he is, like just betray the Soul Society and go with Juha. He kind of, Aizen, he went and said like he's not going to join Juha. So if he did kind of join Juha, he would kind of get killed, because Juha would probably just like the evil guy he is. He would probably just backstab him and just end him. So Aizen would join the Soul Society and help him against them, but he would probably get wiped out and killed if he goes up against Juha.